Hello everybody, this is Mario1599. I was not going to do a video like this originally, but I'm going to ride off of the wave of the reviews for the 6th anniversary of Doctor Who. So, backstory, I stopped watching during the 13th Doctor, not because it was terrible, but because I watched okay, it was terrible. I watched an episode called The Witchfinders on its premiere, and my blood pressure skyrocketed, and I stopped watching ever since. I still watch the old classic Doctor Who and everything of Peter Capaldi and prior for New Who. Matt Smith is the best Doctor. Yeah, I'm not used to. The audio will be. If the audio's terrible, I'm sorry. I'm recording this without a script. In fact, I'm honestly not even sure if this is recording properly right now, you know? Yeah, so, but last year I watched The Power of the Doctor, which I thought was a really good episode. Kinda. Like, I mean, compared to The Timeless Children, it was a very good episode, but I mean, that's like comparing, you know, that's like comparing an episode of, like, saying that episode 8 was slightly better than I got nothing. I'm really recording without a script, people. This is my first video. I was actually gonna do a gaming let's play for my first talking video, but I'm just doing this. Yeah, so, well, I didn't like Chibnall's run. Jodie Whittaker was a really good actor. I think she really did well as a Doctor, but I think she just had a horrible writers and a horrible staff and you know, horrible people telling her what to do. But I don't blame her fully. And I was like, Russell T Davies is coming back. Doctor Who is saved. And then he said that Hollywood has everyone in wheelchairs is evil in Hollywood. Like, Professor X isn't the villain of X-Men. I'm gonna need citation on this, Russell. Because people with disabilities are not inherently evil in movies and television. This isn't a thing that exists. This is a thing that exists in Russell Land. Yeah, but, I mean, after that I was still like, okay, so he said one stupid thing. That doesn't mean everything's gonna be stupid. Okay, should I actually talk about the episode? Oh, like, about 3 minutes into this thing, I've just been blabbing. I'm gonna do that a lot. Good luck. Yeah, so, honestly, I will either have still pictures of the episode. I'm just gonna pull off the Doctor Who wiki, if there are any, or, just online still images to avoid, you know, if I do that, I can avoid the copyright, because I'm not playing clips, and, you know, YouTube's finicky with that stuff, if you know what I mean. So, talk about, like I said, I'm talking about Starbase. I'll do the other episodes eventually, when I have time. Oh, I'm not busy, I just don't feel like it. Yes, so, okay. I guess I should just talk about the overall synopsis. So, the episode was based off of a comic strip called Doctor Who and the Starbase. If you read the comic, you know what the Starbase is, and you also know that, you know, trying to make it a plot twist in the episode is really stupid of Russell, because everybody probably went to read the comic upon learning it was an adaptation, so, like, nobody was surprised. I didn't read the comic, so I was generally surprised. But I'm gonna pretend I wasn't. So I'm gonna say I wasn't. I knew the whole time who the twist villain was. And, well, you can't question me because, you know, I mean, why would you? I'm correct. So, the episode was very simple. It wasn't an introduction for the 14th Doctor, because that was in a comic. This was more of an reintroduction for Donna Noble, not the 10th Doctor, which I thought was kind of weird, because I just, like, no one wanted to buy a comic to watch before watching the episode. Like, who was walking saying, oh, hey, it's Doctor Who's 60th anniversary. Oh, we could go watch the 60th, not out yet. We could go watch old, classic, older episodes. Nah. Let's read a comic book. That's a Doctor Who thing to do. Like, no, that's a Marvel thing to do. That's a DC thing to do. That's not a Doctor Who thing to do. The 14th Doctor's, first adventure should have been in screen, not in a comic, but I'm not talking about the comic. Maybe one day, but not right now. Now, okay, the actual episode. So the episode began with the 14th Doctor waking up from a nap. Oh, sorry, that's just what it looks like. David Tennant looks like he's sleepwalking through that opening, that cold opening. Also the CGI, not CGI, I'm so sorry, the green screen is terrible in that scene. Like, it legitimately, like, David Tennant, he's just like, once upon a time, Lord. Like, buddy, did Russell, like, bust down your door and say, at 3 in the morning, say, right, Tennant, get up, it's time to go recording. And you just slept right through it, like, well, no, I'm just gonna, like, now, I will say, I don't like the recap. I mean, I do like the 14th Doctor, mentioning Donna, like, but, it makes no sense. Because why? Like, here's the thing. The 14th Doctor, like, the Doctor hasn't seen Dawn in 15 years. Why is he only talking about her now? Why not... I mean, what about Rose? She's trapped in a parallel universe. Oh, not Rose Noble, Rose Tyler. That's gonna get confusing, isn't it? Hopefully not. Or Martha's still alive, but she's working with UNIT. Why doesn't the Doctor can pop by and visit her anytime? She's not bound by the whole, if she remembers me, she'll die. Why doesn't the Doctor care enough to visit Martha? Kind of rude. Or, Amy. The 11th Doctor cared so much about her, he essentially abandoned the Earth and stopped being its protector and hid on a cloud because she died. She didn't die. She died of old age, but because she touched the weeping angel and could never see the Doctor again, it broke him until Clara came around. And okay, what about Clara? Or Bill? Or Yaz? Or Ryan? Or Graham? Like, okay, I know 3 of those people. I'm sorry, I forget the guy's name from the Flux. I'm really sorry, what was it? Was it Dan? Some of the comics. I can't talk today. Someone in the comments, please tell me if it was name is Dan. I know the actor was John Bishop, I think. Right. I think I got off topic significantly. Yes. Okay, so the recap is bad, and the fact that he just suddenly decides, oh yeah, Donna's a thing, is just bad because now I'm sure someone in the comments is already typing away their, loaded mess that already has their assault comment ready low, and their fingers hovering over the trigger, also called the send button. And I just want to say that Donna's my favorite companion. Matt Smith's my favorite Doctor, though. You can fight me for that in the comments. I will gladly debate you on that. But the recap is literally only for Russell literally is thinking that nobody remembers. Everyone remembers David Tennant's run. You don't need to remind people, because let's be honest here, After what happened to Jodie Whittaker, most people probably went back and watched David Tennant to get the bad taste out of their eyes, and mouth, and nose. Yeah, so, the doctor talks about, the doctor talks about how she can't remember him. This will all come up again. Like, literally this borderline exact same speech comes up in the episode. Like, yeah, we know. The audience just watched. Stop why are you repeating yourself? But never mind that. That's not till later. Donna then talks a little bit for some reason. And, I mean, that doesn't make any sense, because she talks if she remembers missing something in her life, but, like, how can she think how can she feel like she's missing something? But, I don't know, she can't remember anything. So, like, is she remembering, or is she not? Just doesn't make sense. Right, the doctor lands the TARDIS in 2023 London. It doesn't look like 2023 London, though, because everyone's happy. And it's London. Nobody's happy in London, especially in 2023. So first of all, minus points for Russell, because because honestly, I believe the alien spaceship crashing more than I believe that London is happy in 2023. I do believe, however, that the Doctor would walk around with a big grin on his face around London, just enjoying being David Tennant again. The Doctor is really happy to be David Tennant again. At this point, he bumps into Donna Noble in the most Deus Ex after the magical convenience fairy sprinkles its magic dust all over him and Donna, because it's like Han Solo had a higher chance of navigating the asteroid field than the Doctor had a chance of bumping into Donna Noble at that exact moment, at that exact second, on that exact day. Like, if the Doctor literally arrived like 2 minutes earlier, he probably would never have seen Donna, so just, thankfully, the TARDIS knew he had to be there. I know the TARDIS goes wherever the Doctor needs to be, but, like, in reality, the Doctor needed to be by the Meep ship, where the Meep ship was gonna crash. Because if that happened, he could have stopped the Meep. He could have, like, said, oh wow, I know this engine, I need to deactivate the Meep ship and stuff, blah blah blah. So he bumps into Donna, realizes it's Donna, very rudely gives her the box back after offering to help, like, that's not the Doctor. Also, the Doctor's seen Donna in the past. For anyone who doesn't remember, he talks to her. It was either Journey's End, I think, after the memory's been wiped, and he just passed himself off as a different person, and she believes it. So, and later this episode, they're gonna have another thing. So in reality, it's not about her seeing the Doctor. There are very specific things that have to happen for her to physically remember him. At this point, Donna begins to call someone over called Rose. Now, the episode, they want you to think, Rose Tyler's there? How does Donna know her? Donna had her memory wiped, and also, nobody believed this because they already confirmed that an actor was playing Rose Noble, Donna's daughter, prior to the episode. This is why you don't announce characters' names if you want someone to be a surprise. Because if you never said who this character was, you said, if the BBC just said, this is Yasmin Finley. I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. I think it's Yasmin Finley. I'll hold. Well, I will check, people. It's Yasmin Wait, is that Finley or Finney? Finney, I'm so sorry. Finney. Yasmin Finney. If they just said, this is Yasmin Finney, she will be playing Donna Noble's daughter, and never said her name was Rose, that would have been like the audience might have been like, oh wow, Rose Tyler's there. And they're just like, no, hey, it's Donna's daughter. Neat. The Doctor also thinks it's Rose. The audience didn't, though. At this point, her daughter Rose comes up. Donna becomes distracted by the boxes because Donna's a cat and gets easily distracted by boxes and stuff. I have cats, so I can confirm this is true. You put a box near them, and they just go nuts. Like, that is like heaven to them. And so Donna's a cat, apparently. I'm actually sure that if you shine a bright light in front of Donna, she probably would chase after it. At least in her memory regained state, where she just kind of acts like she's missing something. At this point, a spaceship crashes. Like literally, if you want, it's like that Aliens in London episode where the spaceship just crashed in London. Literally the exact same thing. Just a random spaceship just suddenly crashes in London. It's like, conveniently, every alien has a special computer on their spaceship, and when they're crashing, it says beep 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 beep. Planet Earth is the nearest location. We have detected a city called London. We're going to crash there, and only there, for all eternity. Like, just every alien just hates London. They're all trying to kamikaze into it and blow it up in reality. But yeah, okay, so, at this point, Donna and Rose, I said I can't talk today. Donna and Rose head off, because, sure. And, Sean Temple, Donna's husband, comes up in the taxi, and the doctor, essentially runs up to him and says, forget your wife and your daughter. Take me instead. Drive me to that crashed ship. I'm gonna tell you a bunch of possibly illegal back roads to take to get me there. Because the doctor just says, I know some roads. Like, that's just totally implied. The doctor totally told that man to drive on some illegal back. He probably drove across some unit-owned roads or something. Doctor's trying to get this man arrested. Wouldn't be the first time, actually. The doctor himself has been put on trial twice by the Time Lord, so, he's not exactly... He doesn't exactly follow his own law very much, so, why should he expect to follow the laws of other civilizations? So, this scene... Oh, also, he says Alon Z, which I'm sure made, 4 people get all giddy about it, but I was just like, oh wow, he said Alon Z, he said the thing, cool, whatever. Now, there's a little exposition dump with Sean about Donna, how she gave all her money away. And the explanation for that is really stupid, but that was legit. 50% of me thinks that was just Russell and the BBC not wanting to pay extra to film in a bigger set, so they just rented out the most average-sized home they could find, because if they didn't, they'd have to buy a mansion or something, or rent out a mansion, and that's not cheap. So they just said, Donna gave the money away. Why? Because the reason is dumb. And, Doctor says he's a friend of Neris. There's a little back and forth. A pretty funny scene about Neris getting to a crash and the Doctor, having to keep changing response. I liked that. That was pretty funny. I'm not going to really get into the performance of the actors. David Tennant did a wonderful job. Sometimes. He also slept through some of his performance, like the opening. Donna Noble definitely shined out during the Dr. Donna scene when she got her memory back. I liked that. Most only during the spaceship, when they're deactivating the spaceship. Everything else kind of stunk. The rest of the cast is average. Yasmin Finney, I think she's a good actress, but I think she was sleeping through most of her performance. She had no emotion. Even when she was when she was emoting, it was just nothing. And I was like, was that line about her not being able to act meta, Russell? And nothing against the actress, I've heard she's in really good stuff, and maybe it was just what she was given, maybe it's just what she was working with, and she didn't know what to do with it, because maybe Russell, was Russell the director or just the writer? Okay, maybe Rachel Talalay, I'm sorry I just butchered that probably. Maybe she never gave Finney anything to work with that really. Maybe she never gave it the right direction. So, nothing against the actress, I just think, hopefully she'll do a little better. I know she's confirmed to coming back for Ncuti Gatwa's run, at least series 14. So they get to the crash site at the Nilsen Wagner Steelworks, and units there, and the doctor just moseys on past like a bunch of armed soldiers. No one notices him, no one spots him, no one stops him, because the doctor can turn invisible. Or not to the audience, just to other characters. Either that, or every unit soldier is now equipped with a special eyeglasses, contact lenses, that only let you see directly in front of their faces. Like, I'm looking straight ahead. I don't have a microphone set up, by the way. I'm recording this up on my regular computer's built-in microphone, so that's why I said it's gonna sound terrible probably. I'm looking straight ahead, and I can see to the left of me, to the right of me. I'm looking straight ahead. The unit soldiers cannot. It's just a black sphere in their peripheral vision. They just can look straight ahead. It's like the you ever seen a fish lens on a camera stand with like this weird round thing? It's like the opposite of that. Instead, it's like right directly in front of the camera, and then everything on the sides is blacked out. Right. The doctor goes inside and isolates himself for some reason. Like, his first thing, honestly, should have been walking and saying, "I'm the doctor. I actually work with the unit. I'm here to help." But no, he doesn't do that because I don't know, he's embarrassed. Why? You look like David Tennant again. Why are you embarrassed? David Tennant has literally not aged in the last 15 years. This man found the fountain of youth alongside Paul Rudd, Tom Cruise, and Patrick Stewart. These people, Paul Rudd hasn't aged since the early 2000s. Did I say? Who did I just? I'm sorry, I just had a memory blank. Paul Rudd has not aged since the early 2000s. Patrick Stewart and Tom Cruise haven't aged since the 1990s. David Tennant hasn't aged since 2008. 2009, I forgot about The End of Time Part 2 came out on New Year's Day. At which point, someone who I'm looking at the name of, Shirley Ann Bingham, I'm going to call her Shirley, comes up. And she is a person that Russell only has in a story because he thinks that all wheelchair users are evil in films. And he wants to be the first person in history to have a good wheelchair user in it. Professor X who? Oh, that's not me speaking, that's Russell speaking. He's legitimately clearly never heard of him. I can think of one. I know there's two, but yeah, Davros and the villain from It's a Wonderful Life are the only two big Hollywood and TV named villains I can name at the top of my head. Please leave more in the comments. If you people comment. Also subscribe. 98% of my audience isn't subscribed. Why? I post amazing videos, and they're amazing because I say they are, and that's how YouTube works, people. Subscribe. Just please do it. This is like a side thing for me. I post like once a month, sometimes not even that. I'm doing this because I felt random. Like, I just picked up my computer, so I'm gonna do a video today. That's what I do every time. Now, oh, and also hit the notifications and leave a like and comment. Because apparently if you do all those things, it like puts me up in the, it bumps on my YouTube. So, more people will see the video on like the homepage and stuff. So, subscribe, leave a like, turn on notifications, and leave a comment. You can literally leave a comment that says, "I like tacos." In fact, if I can get 10 to leave a comment that says, "I like tacos" with no context, I will do a, review on the Marvels. Yeah, that movie. I went to see it last week. I'm not gonna tell you what I thought of it because I want to see if I'm gonna do the review yet. Right. So yeah, Davros is in a life support because he was in an accident, and he designed the chair to look like a Dalek shell. And It's a Wonderful Life, the actor had arthritis, so he physically could not stand. So the villain wasn't in a wheelchair because of the movie. The villain was in a wheelchair because the actor had no choice, or they would have had to recast the part, and they didn't want to for some reason. Sorry. Um. So, the doctor talks with Shirley, and she mentions that he can't know about his other face. I'm like, yeah, he knows that. He decided that. That's his rule. The Time Lords are all dead now, thank you, Chibnall. Oh wait, that's not canon, sorry, my mistake. No, I'm just joking, people. Or am I? I'm actually gonna leave this ambiguous. I might be joking, I might not be. You never know. Right, so I had to make sure I was still recording. That would have been really awkward if I wasn't. Yeah, he makes that rule. He's the last of the Time Lord. If you want to say tentacle, we're all really lucky the Doctor hasn't gone full-blown Time Lord victorious again. Like, he's at the point. Last of the Time Lords. He's David Tennant again. It's all the right things. Yeah, I'm sorry, I really don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of talking about it. Honestly, I watched this episode like weeks ago. I'm legitimately getting all my info off memory and off the wiki page to make this review. I didn't want to rewatch the episode again because if I did that, I would have ended up rewatching all three specials and I never would have gotten the video out. Yeah, so, Donna... He said that he rented Dawn Noble almost immediately after, but that's not true because all the comic adventures and the Destination Scarrow Children in Need minisode, I think that's what they're called. Is that right? Minisode? Is that what they call them on Doctor Who? The Children in Need and stuff? If not, that's what I'm calling them, just in case. So yeah, this is not like immediately after Regeneration, like, yes, it should be, by the way. Now, the Doctor and Shirley then realized that the ship didn't crash, it actually reverse parked. And the Doctor and Shirley say this like it's just this like amazing thing, like this ship didn't crash, it parked, like wow. If you say that any more excited, like it's rating out like why are you so happy? Why are you so excited about this? It's an alien spaceship. You should be like we need to alert unit. Call everyone in. This alien parked here. It might be malicious. But no. The Doctor then leaves because, that's what he does. Okay, well they found an escape pod and the Doctor left because, that's never actually explained. Like, why did the Doctor leave the escape pod? Once again, this alien could be malicious. The Doctor doesn't know who he is. He's still post-regeneration, which... Yeah, I know they changed that. They changed post-regeneration everything. Like, Tennant's Doctor slept through it all. Matt Smith... I don't know what Matt Smith did. Oh yeah, Matt Smith had a very big appetite, but also didn't know what he ate. And the 12th Doctor... Peter Capaldi had amnesia, and Jodie Whittaker... I think she also had amnesia, actually, at least kinda. I don't remember. I have to rewatch The One Who Fell to Earth. I'll actually do that sometime so I remember. And David Tennant is just so amazing that that the second time around he just has no problems. Now, after this, the unit soldiers use a lockpick, an alien one, of course, because of course it's an alien. Or magical lockpick, sorry, which they put on the alien spaceship door and it opens because, of course it does, because that lock picker thing, I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. It's actually the Doc 2 version of R2-D2. Sorry, that's a sonic screwdriver. Yeah, it's like a miniature R2. It's like a miniature sonic screwdriver. You just do whatever it just did whatever the plot needed to do. I'll get to the sonic screwdriver and how it's dumb now later. At this point, the time vortex. Oh, sorry, the psychedelic sun absorbs into them, and they turn evil. I know they're evil because their eyes are glowing now, and they all march in a single file line, like bad guys do. Because only bad guys have glowing eyes and march in a single file line. Prove me wrong, people. You know it's true. This thing then cuts away to Rose and Donna still walking home because apparently after Sean left the doctor, he decided to take a detour to McDonald's, pick up a burger and fries instead of driving and picking up his wife and daughter because Sean was hungry, I guess. Couldn't wait for dinner. Pick up your wife, surely it wasn't that far of a drive. You got there, at the same time Unit did. Unit probably mobilized the second they saw the spacecraft before the thing even landed. The second... Unit detected that thing before it entered the orbit. The second it was close to Earth's orbit, they detected that thing, and they were already mobilizing to try to pinpoint where it was going to land on the Earth, and if it did, where it was going to hit, and they were already mobilizing. They probably got that. The unit probably got there within 10 minutes. The doctor got from his spot within probably the same, maybe 12 minutes, because the unit seemed to have already been there. Okay, maybe 15. I'll give them a little credit. Yeah. So, Rose gets bullied, in which case Donna then, bullies the mother of the son. Okay, yeah, it's not okay that Rose is getting bullied. That's wrong. She's still a kid, pretty much, but, I just don't think that, Donna should be saying stuff like, I called his eye. Sorry, forgot the line. I'm just gonna paraphrase her. Donna pretty much said that, his mother had a bunch of names, and that Donna was the one who called her all this stuff. That's not a good lesson to teach. And Doctor Who, according to Russell and all those people, it's a kids show. Is that a good lesson to teach the kids? It's okay for you to bully somebody, as long as it's okay for somebody to bully somebody, as long as the parent says it's okay. Donna Lily said that she remembers a bunch of names of Josie Wingate, and she says, I invented them. Donna, you're a bully, you know that? You're a bully, and now your daughter's getting bullied. Honestly, this is called... this is honestly just like Josie Wingate's son getting revenge for you bullying his mother by him bullying your daughter. This is just... You kind of brought this upon your family, Donna. Don't tell your daughter that you bullied somebody, especially when she's getting bullied herself. Now, Sylvia, Donna's mother, who loved the doctor, that was sarcastic. She never liked him until she needed to like him in the End of Time Part 2, in which case she temporarily liked him. Is cooking dinner, which Donna doesn't like, because Donna doesn't like to eat. Also, she has a giant sausage that she still hasn't eaten for a week ago. Is this sausage the size of the kitchen? How do you have 3 people in your house? Do none of you eat? Do none of you eat properly? What is taking so long? It's a sausage, Donna. I'm gonna fast forward because the talk between Donna and Sylvia is not relevant to the episode, really. At least in my opinion. I just want to... Okay, look, I just want to talk about the Meep, so excuse me. The Meep. The hero. the best character in the episode, the Meep, stole the show, people. And it's found in the garbage. Wow, Russell. You throw away the Ewok knockoff. Oh, come on, people. Looks like an Ewok. Rose captures the Meep and brings it into her shed of horrors. It's not that bad, it's just that... seriously, she has a plushie of everything that the Doctor and Donna met in their travels, but, like, I understand I'm going to talk about what's that meant to represent later, when it comes up in the episode, but the shed of horrors because of what, not because of what Rose does, but because of something Donna says later. Donna's not a good person this episode. Like, she's actually a really horrible person. She's actually a really horrible person. Having a daughter completely changed her. Like, she does not care about the well-being of anyone else now. So, the Meep is hiding from monsters. And that monster is the ratings. This episode did not perform well. It got 1 million views over Jodie Whittaker's final episode. And Jodie Whittaker's final episode was already really bad. So... no, I don't know. Maybe it changed. Maybe it's really good now. Maybe the current, maybe the final run is like this amazing thing. I mean, obviously, maybe but that was just the overnight views was really bad on the premiere. Might have gotten better the last 2 weeks, but Donna then stumbles in, and I'm not just making that, that's literally what it says on the wiki page. Donna stumbles in. You can go look for yourself, people. Like, she didn't stumble in. She knocked and said, take out the trash. It's your job today. You're not skirting your chores. And Donna thinks the Meep is a toy. Donna is also not the... Like, Donna, you had your memory of the Doctor's adventures wiped, not your entire memory. You can tell that thing is not fake. Unless that's the actor speaking, and Catherine Tate really thought that thing was actually a toy. And she wasn't told prior that it was a puppet or something. Because I'm pretty sure the Meep is all puppetry, actually. At least semi-close to all puppetry. Donna then does the universal greeting on the planet Earth, poking someone in the eye. Go inside and try to a random person to say hello, and let me tell you, they will probably break your arm for doing that to them. Donna has no social skills. Like, no wonder the Meep tries to destroy the Earth. I mean, his first contact with it is someone who... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Rose Noble rips out a stuffy that the Meep thought was alive. Literally crying out, you ripped its tummy out? So now, the Meep thinks that Rose has murdered his new friend. So his first interaction with planet Earth is a woman who... Sorry, girl, she's still in school. I'll use girl for Rose, if I'm referring to her without her first name. It'll be easier because I'm referring to Dawn, I'm going to say woman because she's a lot older, obviously. To avoid any confusing later on. So his first interaction with planet Earth is a girl who ripped out the tummy of his friend, and a woman who stabbed him in the eye with her finger. I don't blame him. At this point, Donna begins to freak out, as you would. Frankly, the Meep was freaking out. You just stabbed him in the eye with your finger, lady. And Sylvia's trying to convince her that, oh yeah, it's all fake, like... Sylvia, her memory's missing. She's not stupid. Unless she is stupid because of memory missing, in which case that's something that they glossed over. Oh, and the Doctor just shows up because the unit stopped nearby. And, She just realizes that something's happening because the doctor has a magical sixth sense where he knows when something's happening. That actually might be a real thing, honestly. The doctor seems to know when something's going on around him. Like, that actually might be a thing. He might actually have a sixth sense. And then he breaks into the noble home after Sylvia very clearly told him to get lost. The doctor gets slapped for no reason. Like, I know Donna doesn't... Not Donna. I know Sylvia doesn't like the doctor, but, like... Oof. That's mean. I mean, why would you slap him like that? Sylvia. I'm sorry. I mean, Sylvia's barely in the episode. I just kind of forgot she was there half the time. So, the evil unit team begin to search for the Meep after they tell the good unit soldiers to go back to the steelworks without ever explaining why they're being relieved of duty but sending a new team out, because like they just got there. It's like, why would you send those back and send a new team out? Like, that doesn't make sense, but don't question it. Well, that's for the audience. The character in the show should 100% question it. The audience shouldn't. So after the doctor was assaulted, now the Meep can add witnessing another human attack another human for no reason to his list of first encounters with humanity. Good job, the Noble family. You are the Temple Noble family. You are literally the reason. I just probably think that you're the reason why this thing tried to burn the London down. And they talk about what to do with the Meep, and Donna suggests, Donna literally suggests that they sell the thing to the highest bidder. Donna, that is a human being. Not human, that is a living being. How would you like if someone sold your daughter off to the highest bidder? Like, that is... This is what I mean by that Donna's a horrible person. Just because it's an alien, it doesn't mean... I mean, it just because it's an alien, I mean, you don't just sell it off like that. Okay, but in real life, I guarantee you, if any of you people found an alien in your backyard, you'd sell it off to the highest bidder. But I'm not gonna call you all out on that, like Donna did. Donna outed herself. Self is a psychopath who wants to sell this poor alien. Sylvia wants the doctor to take the Meep, and that honestly would have ended. But they can't do that because the episode would end too quickly. So. Sorry, people. We don't get to see the adventures of the doctor and the Meep traveling the TARDIS together. As much as I would love to see that. And then he explains that the Wrath Warriors, who all look like they're cosplaying who all look like they were walking off of a Comic-Con, and Russell came up and said, "Stop right there. You're exactly what I need. I'm filming Doctor Who over here. Can you come record for a few minutes?" And the Comic-Con guy said yes, because those costumes look fake, like they're handmade in a guy's basement, fake. They're hunting me for the first, supposedly. Let's just go with that, because, like, for the one person who decided, I haven't seen the Star Beast yet, I'm gonna watch this video to find out what it's about. I'm gonna, pretend to be shocked for you people about this twist. Unit then knocks on the door. That's totally fake in Britain. They would just bust the door down. I know, because that's been reported to happen several times by news sources, where Britain police will just bust down your door without a warrant or anything. Britain police are horrible people. I hear London's very beautiful, though. At least most of it is. Like, I had the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace. They're, like, really lovely to look at. Just, the most of the people, and, most of the Londoners are really nice people. Just like, the police. They just think they rule the world. So, the doctor then, scrolls up the visor and just says, "Nah, we're not taking visitors today. Please come back next Tuesday." And he then tells them all to exit the back door. which is smashed down by two Wrath Warriors, and the unit soldiers smash in without a warrant. I understand they're possessed, but I want to make that joke. The Doctor then does something really stupid. He uses a sonic screwdriver as a force field. He created physical matter with sound waves. You know, God, this would have been useful in literally every other instance of Doctor Who history. Uh-oh. Bad thing happening. Bad guy shooting at me. Sonic force field. Uh-oh. The Daleks are back. Sonic force field. Uh-oh. Trenzalore. Sonic force field. Like, put a sonic force field around the entire Trenzalore, Doctor. Take your TARDIS. Stick your hand out with the sonic screwdriver. Fly around the whole planet. Make your little magical force field thingy, and then summon the Time Lords back. Now, what are they gonna do up there? It is an impenetrable sonic screwdriver made force field above the planet. But you know what? Can't do that because that dumbness didn't exist. Russell, he was great once, but now he's just like making really stupid decisions. Like the sonic screwdriver, like that. The design's cool though. I'm not sure about the 15th Doctor design. I don't know. That's not a sonic screwdriver. That looks like that looks like one of those. That looks like an eye. That looks like one of those. That looks like a baby toy I once had. It was like a little thing you hold in your hand, and you could press buttons, and it made like noises and stuff. That's what the new sonic screwdriver looks like from Ncuti Gatwa, 15th Doctor. The Doctor then smashes the screwdriver with brick because because apparently according to the Doctor, the one thing it can do is destroy brick. Sure, why not? Donna calls Sean Bob the Builder. It's meant to be an insult, but honestly, it's really not because like his thing, you literally have to now rebuild your house, Donna. So I mean, him knowing the stuff it's made of is like really beneficial to you in the end, you know. But never mind that. The Doctor then checks a corpse and realizes it's stunned, which like, okay, here comes the big plot twist, people. The Doctor puts on a wig. That's not the plot twist. I said that preemptively to make you all excited. And he uses a sonic screwdriver to summon two Wrath Warriors. That's another thing you can do now. Teleport, kidnap people. This is gonna be really useful in future series. Like if the Doctor's still in pain, he can just teleport him or her right to him now. So good news, Doctor. You'll never lose companion. So Zogroth and Zreeg state that they weapons are stuns and they only apply anesthetic. And then they reveal the story of the Meep. The Meep was mutated into maniacs bent on conquest because of a psychedelic son. Someone please tell me if that's directly from the comic, that the plot there about the psychedelic son. Because, I mean, how is it inside the spaceship? Is that ever explained? Anybody? I legitimately don't remember. I'm going on 50 minutes here almost. I don't know how far in I am. I really hope this video is not gonna be like, I don't want this video to be like 2 hours or something. But it's definitely gonna be over an hour, I think. Yeah. Now, apparently this Meep is the leader, it's the worst one of them all, but what do you mean? The Meep is so cute and merchandisable. I mean, this is like a great merchandise, and nobody would make this into a merchandise opportunity. Like, who would ever think of turning a cute, kind of cuddly character, making it merchandise. How you doing over there, Baby Yoda? What's up, Baby Groot? Oh, those are you. Yeah, no, those are Oh, yeah, no, those are merchandise. I was just saying those random names for no reason. Wink. Um, yeah, the doctor then lets the Meep take the stand. In which case, the Meep just just starts shooting at the Wrath Warriors, like, buddy, keep up the cuteness act. I think that the Wrath Warriors are lying. They just want to kill me for its fur. They will say and do anything to get what they want. They are lying, conniving. They use stun because they only want to kill the Meep. The Meep is their target. Once they get the Meep, they will turn the stun off. But no, the Meep just chooses to start shooting. The Meep literally does shoot first, ask questions later. Seriously. The Meep then gets the unit soldiers arriving. Don't ask me why, they suddenly come up. And then he says this random line, I don't need to hide, for I'm the beep of all the Meep. Okay, now in the comic his name was Beep the Meep. This thing is implying that his name is the Meep, as his species, and that Beep is a title. He is the leader, and he's the worst of all. The highest ranking title in Meep society is called the Beep, which means its full name and title is the Beep, the Meep. Russell there's a rule when you're writing a screenplay. It's called give the script to somebody else and have them read it out loud for you to make sure it sounds like human dialogue. Because a character in a story is only as smart as the writer. If the writer's dumb, so is the character. Evidently, Russell never had someone read a script out loud, because if he did, he would hear that the beep. It's really stupid. Anyways, the doctor convinces him that because he has 2 hearts, he should keep Donna and all her family alive. Oh, and also him. Because he has 2 hearts. I don't know why that means Donna has to live for her family. Like, the Meep should say, the Meep should just say, I'll kill the woman and her child and the old lady and Sean. And take the doctor, because he has 2 hearts. And kill the rest, because they have 1. But now they all go. The Meep then takes them back right to their ship, because the Meep is stupid now. Still the best character. Amazing villain. Really great character. Yeah, like, why would you take them back to your ship? Like, knock them unconscious first, at least, Meep. And, the Meep then says the greatest meme ever, Hail to the Meep. This is a meme, I'm pretty sure now. And it's also one of the coolest villains ever. Just, the Hail to the Meep, Hail to the Most High. And then you get the best line from David Tennant. I named this ship the Delusions of Grandeur. That was like straight from original David Tennant's run. Like, that's something that David Tennant would have said during his first outing as the Doctor. It was really amazing. And the Doctor talks about how the ship cannot launch without a dagger drive. And then the Doctor realizes that it will burn up London as fuel, which seriously? Like, what? You didn't realize that the Meep is evil? Like, did you really think, well, the Meep is such a nice guy, he won't burn up London? That'd destroy London! Just like, you're an idiot, Doctor, you know that? The audience knows it now because you thought that the villain wasn't willing to destroy London. Am I getting this correctly? Right, so the Meep then laughs and orders the group to be taken aboard the ship. Kill them, 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 kill them. No, you're gonna choose which one to eat first. Oh, great. The villain is an alien called the Meep. It's Hannibal Lecter, everybody. Disguised as the Meep. I'm sorry. This episode has some really stupid points, and I'm actually struggling to even read and talk about them at this point. I'm like legitimately gonna lose my crap pretty soon if I have to go through any more of this. Okay. Shirley then assaults the soldiers. She legitimately has missiles and guns inside her wheelchair. Like, Russell, this isn't how you portray that wheelchair people aren't inherently evil by giving them rocket launchers. Russell will never live that down. No offense, people, but like everyone makes fun of him for that. Like that's fake. What Russell said was fake. No one thinks that. That's not a real thing in Hollywood or any other film and television studio thing. Bollywood, whatever Britain calls theirs. What's the British equivalent of Hollywood people? Or did they just like? No, seriously, what do Britain call it? Or do they like? Just not have a name for it. The Doctor runs off to save the Earth for like the gazillionth time, and Donna leaves too, calling him the Doctor. And I think this looks like a whole touching moment, like, oh, she's remembering. She remembers she dies. But like, literally, no, she won't, because she's like confirmed to be in all three specials. So like, you'd have to be really stupid to think she's gonna die now. The Meep tries to start the takeoff process, and the Doctor just runs around, and the Meep responds by lowering a glass screen. Quick, Doctor, use the sonic screwdriver. It can literally get you out of any situation. Oh, it's deadlock? Well, that's convenient. Anyways. The Doctor loses, and the Meep activates the dagger drive. London's destroyed. The end. So the Doctor tells Donna that he can save the Earth, but he has to kill her. Not those exact words, but simplification of it, which I'm just trying to simplify this. Yep. And Donna just is okay with this. Like, yeah, hey, kill me, I don't care. Like, wow. And she says this because it'll save her daughter and all the lives and everyone who lives in London. Like, I don't have a daughter. I don't have a son. I don't have any kids at the moment, but if someone was saying, I'll kill you to save the Earth, my response would not be, I have a daughter. Like, that's gonna make the Doctor say, I can't kill you, your daughter needs you. And now there goes London. No, the Doctor in reality would never kill Donna the second she said she had family. That's just not who the Doctor is. So the Doctor kills her. Let's hope that Donna had a will and that Rose has left a nice sum of money in it. She wasn't, probably. He unlocks the memories by repeating a bunch of code words, which if anyone remembers was the stuff that Donna was mumbling about in the end of Journey's End. And the Doctor just repeats it back to her, and that triggers the Doctor Donna. I don't understand why she saw regeneration energy. Like, what was she, like, Donna regenerating? That's not how that works. Donna should look different now, right? And if it's her memories regenerating into her, shouldn't it have been like a reverse thing, like the Time Lord energy coming towards her and not shooting out of her? Because the memories are coming back, and, they're not exiting, I'm thinking too far into this, aren't I? Yeah, probably. At this point, the Donna then begins to scream at the Doctor, because she only, something about, she had she was trying to be like the Doctor, but subconsciously, so that's why she gave away the money. I told you it was a stupid reason. Like, Yeah, the doctor gave you that money, which means he would never expect you to give it away, which means you didn't do that because the doctor would. You did that because the script needs you to do it, and Russell needed the character to do it. The doctor, I can see the doctor giving away money like that, but here's the thing, Donna still acts like Donna. There's no way that she's Donna every other time, but for when it comes to money, she suddenly becomes she suddenly starts acting like the doctor over it. Like that, I don't think that's how that works. Like it's like a trigger word. Donna has money and she just starts turning to a robot. Must give away. Must give away. So they disable the ship, and Donna dies. It's a really tragic moment. The doctor's cradling her. And then Donna turns out to be the biggest faker in history, and she just gets over and says, "What?" And the Donna knew she wasn't dead. She just really wanted to toy with the doctor's emotions. Like, what? She's a really horrible person in this episode. I'm still not joking about that. Now you can add toying with the doctor's emotions to the list. She knew how he was gonna react. She saw him borderline on tears, talking about how it would kill her, and then she chooses to do this. Like, was this revenge for him taking away your memories? Like, yell at him, hit him, do something else. It's explained that this happened because Rose was absorbed part of the meta crisis when she was born, which I guess makes sense because she shares part of Donna's DNA, so the DNA of the meta crisis would have passed down, I guess, which, I mean, that's what I understood from that, but who knows? Anyways, Rose explains this while she is reabsorbing the soldier's psychedelic sun parasite tendril thingy back into the ship, which she uses to turn off the psychedelic sun emitters. So, did, the meatball the psychedelic sun and just put in their ship, or is it, a portal that's directly to the psychedelic sun, or, does it ever actually explain how the psychedelic sun is there on the ship? The Wrath Warriors then show up, and they arrest the Meep in prison, which turns out, okay, he just tried to destroy a whole city, with, I think, Dawn said 9 million people on it. He's killed 2 Wrath Warriors. Why are you imprisoning them? The Meep should be executed, people. You just asked me to break out. And, the Meep claims that he works for someone called the Boss, and that a creature with 2 hearts is rare, and he's going to inform the Boss, which makes me think the Boss has 2 hearts. I also think it might be the same person, the Toymaker. The Toymaker mentioned someone called the One Who Waits, and I'm thinking it might be the same person. And I'm really hoping that's Omega or something, because that'd be really cool. Because he's been waiting for centuries, and he has 2 hearts, so he might be curious about other 2-hearted creatures. Because he would be probably looking for another Time Lord again. So he might be looking for another Time Lord again, like he did in the 3 Doctors special. But that's just a theory, a film theory. I'm sorry. The Doctor doesn't care that he's told that this mysterious boss is gonna now hunt him down, because the Doctor doesn't care about anything nowadays. Which, I mean, the flux. I mean, everything else should be inconsequential now compared to that. Rose and Donna then just say that, oh yeah, they can just let the power go. Which, now I've heard people complain on the internet, oh, that's not how that works. Well, I couldn't do it all the time, well, because there was too much power, but now they're split between Rose and her. Donna has enough of Donna left to be able to release the meta crisis. But, before, it was all too much in her head. She didn't have the strength to let it. She didn't have the strength to let it go. But now that's only half the power. At least I think that's what Russell was going for. I don't know. The doctor then suggests that Donna go into the TARDIS to go see Wilf. I'm gonna mention Wilf in a minute at the end when I skipped over the part where Tennant talks about him because I want to talk about that because that was like one of the best. That was like my favorite scene, so I want to save it to last. And of course, the Sylvia is not happy about that. Sean doesn't care. It's Sean. He's just so down to earth in the episode. And the new TARDIS interior. To quote David Tennant, I don't like it. It's too big and it's too empty. Like they try to emulate like the style of Hartnell with the round things because everybody loves the round things, but they never thought of how, the fact that it worked with like the emptiness worked with Hartnell because William Hartnell's Doctor, the TARDIS was like really, really, really small. So you know. Oh, that's a coffee machine. Because the Doctor is British, so he drinks coffee, of course. That's not right. It is now. Should have been tea, I'm just saying. Like that's not a fake. It should have been tea mostly because that would have been pretty funny if the Doctor. Come on, you all want to see the Doctor sitting there just drinking tea with his companion. You know you want to see it. Don't lie. Donna spills it not even 2 minutes after taking the tea. Right after saying that she lost her job because she spilled coffee on the computer. Which, I actually remember reading leaks prior to the release and everyone said that was a lie because Donna's not that stupid and the writers wouldn't be stupid enough to put something like that in. So I just feel to be wrong. People who said it was fake. I also wish it was fake, but it was really funny. The TARDIS console bursts into flames because the time vortex can literally handle being removed. If you people remember the 11th Doctor's episode, The Doctor's Wife, the time vortex was removed. But it can't handle coffee. Look, it's not my fault that Doctor Who changes the rules of literally everything every other episode. And the Doctor and Donna disappear into anywhere in time and space. They're just gone. So that was the episode. I'm sorry if my commentary was like the worst thing you've ever heard. Because it probably was. This is my first time recording. So I'm sorry. Again in advance. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Now I'm apologizing in post after I did it. So I'm gonna talk in depth about the episode. It wasn't a 60th anniversary. It was a Russell T Davies anniversary. This was Russell T Davies celebrating himself and how amazing he is and how great his run was. But it wasn't about the 60th. The Power of the Doctor was a better anniversary special than this. David Tennant sleptwalked through some of his performance. Other times he was really good. Catherine Tate played Donna pretty much the same she did before, except now Donna is a evil monster who really needs to be stopped at all costs. I mean, she's willing to sell other people toy with toy with friends' emotions, bullies people, or bullied. I know it happened when they were in school, but still, she literally said it was okay that she implied that it was okay that she did it. Stabs things in the eye with her finger like Donna's. Yeah, she's not the same Donna from original appearance. Other characters are pretty okay. Like I already talked about the cast, so if you've been living under a rock, Bernard Cribbin passed away. I think this is common knowledge in the Doctor Who community. And there was a really good scene, and it was of what's this? I'm sorry, my mind's gone blank. Of David Tennant and Kathleen Tate and Yasmin Finney. I don't know. I forget the other acting. And they're talking about how Wilf is no longer with them, and Tennant just talks how so sorry he was and how he says he loved that man, and the raw emotion in David Tennant's face and voice, he was on borderline on tears. I really think he wasn't acting there. I think they might have actually gone back and filmed that scene after he died, because I think at one point they might not have been sure whether they were going to cut his scenes from the episode. He died last year, July 27, 1922. He had a good run. He lived a long time. I think he was in his 90s, honestly. Yeah, he was really good. He was a really good actor. And I really think that Tennant was really speaking from raw emotion. They went back and filmed a new scene in that because they didn't know if they were going to cut his scenes out. And you can just tell that David Tennant's really talking. He's not talking about Wilfred Mott. He's talking about Bernard Cribbin. You can tell that Tennant really liked the man. I'm really sorry that I'm gonna end on such a sad note there. In a few weeks, I'll talk about Wild Blue Yonder. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna do it either way. I mean, I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers who literally says, "Oh, I'll only do it if I reach this many likes," or if I get reached this many. So that's dumb. Don't do that, people. That's wrong. If I saw a YouTuber doing that, I would intentionally not like their video, even if I really liked it, just because I do not want to give you the satisfaction after you tell me that you will only upload a new video if I like it. I'm just done with that, people. Right. Subscribe, leave a like, turn notifications, share this video among your friends. This is Mario1599 signing off for the first time with commentary. See ya.